Have you ever felt this way? To sum up, this commenter says, I'm writing a sci-fi novel and I have really detailed world building. I have to explain my world or else the reader won't get anything, but I don't want to info dump. What should I do? Writers of sci-fi and fantasy are often faced with this perplexing task, but this challenge is actually not limited to those genres. Historical fiction, crime, thriller, romance, even literary fiction. Every book inhabits its own world, and every writer can benefit from learning how to carefully thread that world into the story. This challenge is certainly more pronounced in science fiction and fantasy because the stories take place in worlds that are obviously not ours, and which the writer often has to create from scratch. But it might actually help you to not think of this as a sci-fi challenge, but a writer's challenge in general. So the question really is, how do you show the world of your story without overwhelming the story itself? The key is in the story. Every piece of world building you share must be connected to the story. If you have, for instance, a futuristic world where schools don't exist and all learning just takes place through some kind of brain upload, don't just tell us this fact. Show us how it relates to the main character and to the story at hand. But if the detail you've come up with doesn't affect the main character or their story, then it's not actually story relevant and probably doesn't need to be shared with your readers. Keeping the details of your fictional world story relevant is a surefire way to make sure that everything in the book feels seamless and organic and helps you avoid falling victim to the practice of info dumping.